Weber and Greg Anthony. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Thank you very much. Jaren Jackson Jr. is continuing in his father's NBA footsteps. Asked about that influence, Jaren said, just his heart for the game and tenacity. You have to be able to shoot and play defense because you don't want to be a liability. At the end of the day, my dad did all of that, and he won a ring. Kevin Jaren Jr. wants that last part, too.
I can see why, D.A., and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. On Friday, then on Sunday. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Jay, the monster, out there with Scott. Then there's Lights Out, and it's Ross in at the point. For the teams that are clearly rebuilding, Greg, should they simply play the young guns no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
I think there should be a combination, and as long as guys are pros and really approaching the game the right way, you want to give them an opportunity to grow, and also it gives you a chance to evaluate.
He's guarded by Ross. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
There's the pass to Scott. Back to Ross. Here's the monster. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over. Pass to Lights Out. And here is Scott. Pass to Lights Out. Lets it go with the three. Good on the three-point shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
First quarter, just over a minute played. He's guarded by Ross. A floater. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Here's Lights Out. 9 points last game out. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Executing the plan here early. Still haven't missed a shot.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Get ready for the dance squad!
Six on the shot clock. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game.
And you think back to the 2018 draft, Anthony Melton was a sleeper. And after falling to the 46th pick, a lot of teams now wishing they hadn't slept on Melton.
Yeah, 3 years later, he signs a 4-year, $35 million contract. Didn't hang his head, kept working. And he's earned his key.
Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
Come on, man, take that.
Over to the left wing. Here's the floater. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. The shot's good. Jay's got his second basket of the game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Get ready for the Death Squad.
Let's take a look at the numbers for him.
And he's lost some of his feel for the three-point shot. It's been a tough month for him from long range compared to earlier in the season. And now he might be starting to press, which can lead to even more problems.
Can't hit the putback.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And finished off by Scott.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but that opens up some opportunities for the shooters.
He's guarded by Ross. Knocked away. Perez, the pass to Ross. Another shot. The pass to the monster. From down in the low post, it goes. The monster's got 6.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The monster's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. He's guarded by Ross. Clock at 4. They need this. Scott pulls it in.
He's got good position down low, but still forces it in the face of some very tight defense. Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Takes a 3. Scott pulls it in. Gone 7-9 from the field. A really nice strike offensively for them. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 8.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
He's guarded by Ross. It's deflected. They retain possession. Outside, Scott. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
He's guarded by Ross. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First team foul. Shooting for the away team. At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Basket counts.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for with hops.
Here's Money. Misses the layup. There's the steal. Here's Miracle Man. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump
Team
fake.
foul.
And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. .119 left to play in the first quarter. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. Well, Dylan Brooks, who went to Oregon, was the 2017 Pac-12 Player of the Year.
Yeah, and the second-round pick that year, I mean, he was taking 45th. Despite that, he's carving out a solid career as a two-way winner.
Being a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Here's Gallardo. Second chance effort. It's deflected, and that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. 4 on the shot clock.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Shooting for the home team. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. He's off on the second. Here's Money. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
11 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Ortega. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Leading by 17. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, and now they got to find a way to keep it going, keep growing that lead.
Buckets is out there with T. Then there's Jay. Then there's the Miracle Man. And it's Money in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the basket is good.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Stolen. Buckets passes to Money. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
To the inside. And that one, good.
Works that one inside nicely.
Chris, the NBA cutting back on the foul calls for those unnatural shooting motions. You know, the break check, the pump and jump and all that. Do you like that change?
I mean, look, it's already an offensive players game. It's hard enough to check a guy with the skill set that these players have. So, yeah, the league is throwing a bone to defenders, and it's about time.
Buckets passes to Money. Swiped away. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Ortega. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. The second effort. That's tipped. And at last, they get one to fall. He's got 6. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. From the arc. That's a miss. His second after 2 shots. Being a ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. Over to the wing. Puts up a 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Maybe he's not a priority for the D, but come on, man. You gotta have somebody keeping track of it.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Gallardo. Passes it to Ortega. A three-pointer is right on target.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
And the loudest section gets free T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
Being impressively throughout at 62%. And there's the pass to Money. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Pass to Ortega. The 17-footer. And yes, it's good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6.
And Brandon Clark, a dangerous finisher, not only as a dunker, but his floater game is on point as well.
Well, you see why the Sean Marion comparisons are made. I mean, that great touch combined with his vertical leap, you know, they make him a handful. So.
Gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Inside. Misses from short range.
Too tentative on the finish. Forget about the D. Take it up strong.
The shot from the low post is good. Very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. It's stolen. And here's the fast break. Here's Cruz. And he's good on the 3-ball. Jay's got a gut 5 now.
Well, he doesn't have a clear path to the hoop, so why not? I mean, pull up and bury the 3 in transition.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
The run. That shot missing.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Here's lights out. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Personal foul, first
trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
And so he makes both from the line. And 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. To the left wing. 5 on the clock. He's guarded by Ross. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front. when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Drains the three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
2 minutes.
He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And there's the drive. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for either one team. 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. And a miss there on the triple. Gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Down low. Defended by Scott. To the wing right side. And it's blocked by Scott. And they'll keep possession. The miss, not the best shot selection there. Being 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Passes it to Money. Here's lights out. He's got 5. A 3 ball.
Home team foul. First personal foul.
The Monsters checked in for Money.
For the away team.
And 44% from the field in the second. To the paint. 26 seconds left in the second quarter. Scott pulls it in. Scott's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's lights out. And the pass to Perez. Here's lights out. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
That's the way you want to end the quarter, with the momentum on your side.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Delivering the blowout. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Watching that half, they did a great job in transition. It's so hard to score in the half court when you let your defense set up. So anytime you get a chance, go. You go. Kind of reminds me of me in the day. That's why they call me the Jet. Jack. Get down the court fast as you can.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. Can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Money.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Scott is out there with lights out. And there's the monster. Then there's Jay, and it's Ross in at the one. And it's lights out with the foul.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Poked away.
It'll be a turnover. Home team ball.
Pass to the monster. He doesn't hit that one. Shooting just 31% in the game. Six to shoot. From about 19 feet, Scott pulls it in. Scott's got 7 rebounds in the game. Wonderfully up to this point, 67%. That one goes in. Scott's got 6.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Out to the right wing. Throws it up high. Got a piece of it. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Ross passes to Perez. Good on the triple. 12 points for him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
He tries for 3. Scott pulls it in. Scott's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Ross passes to lights out. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Scott the pass to lights out. 3-pointer. The shot. No good. Gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Passes to Cruz. To the middle. Second chance shot. Can't capitalize inside. They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
The pass to Ortega. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Goes to the away team.
So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution for the away team.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Shot clock at 6. Fires at the elbow. That one misses.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Pass to the monster. Takes it from 10, and he hits the jump shot. The monster's got 10 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. That one is good again. He's 6 away from the floor with the basket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Clock at 6. Releases. Can't nail the jumper. Gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Buckets passes to the monster. Good work there as it goes. He's got 14.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Ortega. And that one is off.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
In just 28%, they're offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Fires from deep. That shot off. Gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Buckets passes to T. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. T's got 8 points.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
But they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
Passes it to Ortega. 6 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Lets a floater go. Gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Buckets passes to T. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. T's gone 1 of 4 from distance. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Cruz. No good with the triple. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
The pass to Ortega. Here's Gallardo. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Doing it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. 44 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Cruz. Here's lights out, and it's off from three-point range.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Out left to the wing. Here's Ortega. They get the rebound. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Foul, second team foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Shooting for the away team. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Who wants a t-shirt?
Now into the lineup for your home team.
7 seconds left in the third. For three. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Miracle Man. T is out there with buckets. And there's Money. And it's Cruz in at the 3, the small forward. Up again.
Ball is turned over. Home team ball.
Fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Here's T. He can't get that one. Gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Cruz. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for the team.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a great ramp.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. He's guarded by Ross. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They grab their own miss. They shoot again. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Here's the monster. Here's lights out. Cans it from downtown.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. There's some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Now, here's Scott. Lights out. Kept alive. And it's Scott with the jam.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
They tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
He's guarded by Ross. With the drive.
Out of bounds. Home team ball. Checking in for your home team.
Gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Pass to B. To the inside. And finished off by Scott.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. In the 4th quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. He's guarded by Ross. Just 5 to shoot. No good on the triple.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
He's guarded by Ross. We always have some tweaks to the rules every season, Chris. What do you think the league should focus on now when it comes to the next changes?
You know, I would hope the league would address the boardroom. I hope they would address the ownership. I hope they would address management. Hopefully, the league can start to look like the makeup of the players that it employs when you talk about ownership and things of that nature.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D. Second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
He's checked in for lights out. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Now, here's Scott. He's guarded closer. Bangs home the trifecta.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Lots of room. That shot misses.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results. I mean, he struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. It's really a tough break.
First team foul. Substitution for your home team.
And you look at the pathway to the NBA for young players, Chris, opportunities now to go pro at 16, 17 years of age. The landscape is certainly changing, isn't it?
Well, the NBA said they're going to take an active role, making sure these teams get the best coaching, training, and learning. And overall, I see more promise than problems.
Six to shoot. No good again that time. Gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them. Here's B. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
And around 24%. Not a good showing here. Three-pointer. And no good. Gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. With the second effort. Misses at the rim. Off the mark from 16 feet out. In a tremendous 61% from the floor. Hitting on all cylinders. Now the pass to Miracle Man.
Ball is turned over. Away team ball.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Wasted no time on that one.
Oh, he can be sneaky good from deep sometimes. I mean, when he gets clean looks, he's got the ability to do some damage out there.
Doesn't go for him. Shot clock at 5. For the 3. The shot, no good.
Home team.
Get ready for the dance squad.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become. They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now. They're looking to put this one away.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's Buckus with the foul. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And no one able to grab it as it goes out of bounds. What's your take, guys?
Home team.
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Still trying to apply the finishing touches. That's what they'll be talking about.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. To the right side. Money from the wing.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for. And when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.
dominoes and my Houston getting Papa Do's. My Dominicano about to I'm just souls over the drove. Hit the county, I was in the hole with some black stones, solid foes. I'm checked in, blessed in, big bunny, baby, Don Dada. I remember when I seen a rapper do a spot for 1-800 Crime Stoppers. I remember being on the run, up in the Ramada. Crime lord, don't vice lord, I'm the underground king, godfather. What?
Voices all in my head, never to whisper again, never to sing me to sleep. Oh, but it's you, right there, caught out in the rain, drenched in a memory of pain, soaked by the old sour taste. Let's hope for the better. Play to the mind wide open, waken the beast by the middle. Play for the least I'm hoping, show you the doorway to my soul. Come to the root of the cause, producer will candy applause. I mention it's not my fault, yet my effort was needed. So I grab for some inner resource, most certainly blind to the force, letting the world take its course. We've now superseded. Play to the mind wide open, waken the beast by the middle. Play for the least I'm hoping, show you the doorway to my soul. Play to the mind wide open, waken the beast by the middle. Play for the least I'm hoping, show you the doorway to my soul. Always in my brain, I'm trapped in a magical maze, not feelings of hopelessness. I'm facing the mess that I've made. Always in my brain, I'm trapped in a magical maze, not feelings of hopelessness. I'm facing the mess that I've made. Play to the mind wide open, waken the beast by the middle. Play for the least I'm hoping, show you the doorway to my soul. Play to the mind wide open, waken the beast by the middle. Play for the least I'm hoping, show you the doorway to my soul. Open my eyes.
looking hard. I got a great big bodyguard, so step up if you wanna get Milky's gonna. I get money I got. Stunts call me honey if they feel real hot. That's how it is. You can ask Giz. I stole your girl while you were in prison. Jail for MC. You was jealous, it's all your fault. Milk is chilling.